Hey guys, so I've been really busy lately just trying to organize everything, get ready for the holidays right now. I'm going through tons of paperwork while I'm eating my bananas and sugar here. The baby is taking a nap. He takes one big nap a day in his little swing there. Um, so I can get some things done. He'll nap anywhere from like 2 to 3 hours most days, but I have to have the environment like perfect in order for it to happen. Um, Otherwise, the rest of the day he takes like micro naps. He likes to contact nap. We do a bit of like a hybrid sleep model where he'll fall asleep with me, and then I'll put him in his bed, and then he'll wake up in the night, and then we might sleep together for a little bit, then I put him back in his bed. So it's like a hybrid co-sleep thing, but it's how I am functioning. The first 6 weeks were really rough having a newborn, and now that I'm like 12 weeks postpartum this week, I feel like I'm getting back into a groove that I haven't been in a long time, where my body is shifting back into being where it was pre-pregnancy. Of course, I still have a lot of hormones that are running through my body right now, but I feel like some of the relaxin has left the building, which is nice because that made it really hard for me. I was planning to do a 5K run on Thanksgiving Day, but I started having some hip pain, so I decided not to do that, and then I've cut my runs back to just 2 miles when I do them, and I do them 3 days a week. And because my body just wasn't very stable, so I also see a chiropractor, and when I went to him, he had to adjust my hips a lot because they just were getting all out of whack. So it's mostly like this area of my body, and then hips, mostly tight hamstrings that has, taken the beating from being pregnant. But overall, I feel really good. It feels good to like be back in somewhat of a routine. So I'm hoping to start uploading more. I'm not sure if I'm gonna start taking on one-on-one coaching calls just yet, because a lot of you are in different time zones than me, and I'll have to see how that works with the little guy. My mom is able to help me a lot right now because she just retired, which is awesome. So I'm able to get out more on my bike. I did that this morning. It felt so good. We are in December right now, approaching Christmas and winter, so it was 50 out this morning, so I really took advantage of that, and tomorrow I'll do a run. But yeah, the key with this lifestyle really, and getting the results that I have achieved on it, comes down to some primary factors, and they're lifestyle factors. It's things that you have to be doing every single day, day in, day out. And I find it to be effortless at this point. I really enjoy the diet and lifestyle that I follow. It makes me feel my best. I'm super productive. I'm able to do a lot of stuff and take on more than I ever think that I'm able to, because I'm just carved up all the time. So it all comes down to eating enough high carb, low fat, plant-based foods every single day, so that you can have a lot of energy to do things. And that energy to do things is what helps you burn your body fat. And it allows you to increase your fitness level, which helps to burn body fat as well. So everybody, regardless of what they say on the internet, that's diet related, although I will say the mindset nowadays is much healthier than it ever used to be. There used to be this major emphasis on being underweight, and now it's more body positive, I'll say, which is great because you got to feel good about yourself regardless of where you're at. because I can tell you that in the last 12 weeks, because I've just had a baby and I do have like looser skin around my abdomen now, which should tighten back up, but you know, I just had a baby 3 months ago. So I have had some kind of like, you know, just negative body image or whatever, but at the same time, because my efforts have to go, they can't be focused on me. That it has to be, I've got 3 children now, I have a baby to take care of, I have a house to take care of. I'm constantly trying to stay on top of life and all that it throws at me. I don't have time to focus on that, and I know that my diet and lifestyle take care of it. So it's, I mean, I've recovered faster this pregnancy physically than I ever have in my other 2. I mean, it all comes down to the fact that I've been consistently eating sufficient carbohydrate calories for over a decade now. My metabolism is in really good shape, and my body will tighten up more as I continue to increase my fitness level and just recycle out some of the pregnancy hormones and just get back to being pre-pregnancy level of existence, basically. But that's something to consider. A lot of my clients are older women, and something that you have to recognize being an older woman coming to work with me and coming onto this lifestyle is that nothing is going to happen overnight. It may not, your body composition may not shift in the first month, the first 6 months, the first year. It all depends very heavily on where you're coming from. How much dieting have you done? How much of your fitness have you let go of, or are you continuing to train? There's a woman in my area who is on Strava leaderboard for, you know, first or second place for most of her, you know, the Strava segments. And she is in her 50s. Very fit woman. I don't know anything else about her other than her, I see her on Strava, but you know, she's older and she's getting it done. The other chick who rides in my neighborhood, or not my neighborhood, maybe she rides through my neighborhood, but she rides in my area, who's top on the Strava segments. She's younger than I am and just had her first baby, and she's not been on Strava, so hardly at all since she had her baby, because, you know, life gets in the way and you have time to put into other things. But what I'm trying to say here is that if you're trying to, you know, lose weight, it's important to shift your focus into things that are more substantial. So your body adjusts to what it is that you do on a daily basis. So I recommend developing a daily lifestyle plan that's conducive of the results that you want, so then you can focus more on that than focusing on what you look like right now. So that's what I do. I just know that my diet, eating fruits, sugars, and predominantly rice as my starch, works wonders for my physique, but more importantly, it works wonders for my energy levels and my ability to be productive and handle life. It also works great for my hormones. It works great for my sleep. Like, I can just function at the top level regardless of like what I'm going through in life when I stick to my lifestyle, my diet and lifestyle. I exercised less in the last 12 weeks than I have in a long time, and my body has responded just beautifully. So you don't really have to depend too heavily on like an intense exercise routine in order to get the results that you want, but you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent with doing something every single day. We're made to move. So getting out and going for a walk, doing an easy ride on your stationary bike or your regular bike. Just have something that you're working on too, where you're doing most of your training, talking pace. A lot of times I will work while I'm on my phone on something while I'm riding my bike. And yeah, or being active with your kids, just something. Do something for yourself. I have to move my body every single day because it's very beneficial for my mental health. It's kind of like therapeutic. And it makes me feel so good and like connects me with my body and connects me with my digestion and helps with digestion. I mean, the lifestyle that I promote, the diet lifestyle that I promote, is like the Holy Grail. It is going to allow you to naturally progress through life in a way that is the least damaging, I'll say, because you know, you go through life and stress and all of that. It ages us and it causes our body to break down, right? But if you are living in a way that is completely and 100% supporting your ability to manage stress and manage life and get fitter and be healthy, you're going to slow down that aging process tremendously. Because a lot of aging is just stress. It's cortisol. And when you can properly manage cortisol, which cortisol is properly managed by eating a high carb, low fat, plant-based vegan diet, high carb, low fat, sufficient carbohydrate calories every day, helps to manage cortisol. And then getting enough sleep on top of it, you know, that's like the secret right there. But you have to get the carbs in to sleep properly. You have to get the carbs in to keep the cortisol low. You have to get the carbs in to do the fitness that keeps the cortisol low, that increases your fitness level. So it's all intertwined. And it's so easy. I mean, with the cost of everything going up right now, this is the easiest way to live. You know, especially if you don't have children, why drive a car? Just ride your bike around. You'll save so much money, like so much money a month, not having a vehicle and insurance on it. That's what I would do if I didn't have kids. Why not? I ride so much too in the winter that you just need to have like a winter bike, a road bike, and then some kind of like hybrid or mountain bike for the snow. Or just move somewhere where there isn't snow. But, and then diet-wise, in the winter, especially when fruit quality kind of is really bad, I just eat a lot of bananas and a lot of dates, and grapes aren't too bad, and I get oranges and apples, and I drink a lot of juice. Apple juice is my jam right now. And lemonade. Sour Patch Kids are good all year round. And then I eat some kind of like vegetable at night, lettuce and cucumber, and rice. And rice is super cheap, so there you go. Cheap diet, cheap transportation. Bikes can be expensive. You want to drop at least $1,000 on a new bike, on a road bike. Probably $500 for like a mountain bike, hybrid bike. You can always find stuff used on Facebook Marketplace too, but get yourself a good bike, and that's that. But and if you have kids and you have to have a whip for transportation, then you got to do that too. But I mean, most people drive cars anyways. I hope you guys are enjoying my ramble. I think I might start doing more videos like this because I really like, I'll call my husband and I'll just talk to him like this. And I'm always like overthinking what I should make as a video. And then sometimes I really just don't have time to like sit and chat with you guys. But yeah, so leave any comments or questions down below of what you think about this video format and what you'd like me to talk about. And I'll try to do more what I eat in a days too. All right. Thanks for watching. Oh, and if any of you are interested in working with me, right now I have a coaching program that breaks down every single aspect of how this lifestyle works from a scientific perspective. And then I also am doing individualized / group coaching through my private Facebook coaching group as well. I'll leave a link in the description box for access to those if you'd like to work with me. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.